Right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to, of course, introduce you to the night version. Yes, I know it's a ridiculous time in the morning, but I'd like to show you the actual room. I started filming this around about 2:50 a.m. in the morning. So let's have a look at this. As it's quite quiet up here, I thought I'd show you around the room at this time in the morning here at 2:50 a.m. in the morning. It's got a phone connection there if you wanted to have a wake-up call, and it's got a very much polite notice there. As you clearly see, there is also a map there of the building and tells you in that shaded bit where this room is, and a very polite notice about vaping and smoking is not allowed in the room. And we'll have a look at the actual bathroom right now, and that's the shower there. I was just able to get through that. I was more impressed than the previous hotel I was in. And that's me waving in the mirror there. It's got a nice little mirror there, I've got to say that. That's the door that you just saw there, and there's another old-fashioned type of door, same as the front door of this room. And this is the window and the light, which of course I'd had on in the evening. And you see it's a standard toilet. It's quite low down, which is quite good, and of course it's got a towel rail there. And we're just having a look at the shower now. We'll see a fantastic view of it in just a moment. How many people can you get in there? Hey, it's that sort of feeling. And some signs there, if you can read that. If you missed it, don't worry. You can always pause. And, of course, rewind at any time. Bit like those old-fashioned tapes. But yeah, this is the important guest notice here, if you can actually read that. And of course there's another notice there, which pretty much says the same over here. Oh yeah, I've caught up with the video, haven't I? You got loads of rolls here, which is more than I've ever seen at a hotel. And you can see the toilet is quite low, and it's got a toilet paper area there. And we'll have a look at the actual shower, and this is how you turn it. You turn it forward like that, and then of course to the right, as I was showing you there, and in the middle if you want hot and cold there, and you push it on for it to actually work. You can see it's clearly working there. It takes a little bit of time to warm up, and I found that the shower actually does warm up more than the actual sink, as you might have seen. And yeah, you can just about get about 3 thin people in there. And of course, yeah, that's a brilliant view from the top there. Yeah, saving water, that's what we're sort of thinking about here. And of course, this is the way you shut the door, and it folds like this. You can see my hand, of course, pulling it there. And yeah, it's quite a nice walk-in shower, actually, in my opinion. A lot better than the previous one, as I mentioned. And I think that's a fan extractor there. I really think it is. Unfortunately, I didn't show you the sink there. I think you might have saw it a little bit earlier, but of course it's not that greatly important. But this is the actual cupboard where I stored my suitcase. You can see the big suitcase was there, but yeah, also got a bin there. There's 2 bins, one's in the bathroom as well, which you did see. And this here is the actual welcome card here. The card is actually inside the slot of that piece of paper, and it's got the address and website details of the actual place. And down here we've got a hairdryer. You can just about barely see it, and of course there's a Bible there, Holy Bible, which I've got a video coming up on that one in more detail. And you've got a bedside lamp as well. So we're going to switch this light off here. And of course, I wonder what I'm going to do here, show you the hallway here. You can see there's a tight gap to get any luggage through there, and that's another entrance out of the building, like a fire exit or something like that. And there is a lock on the door. I haven't seen many of these about. I certainly don't have one. I wish I could. Yeah, of course, you see, there's a sort of light that flicks there. Oh, we've got darkness. Now, I've got to find my way back to switch the lantern on. Do you think I can make it? As I wonder the darkness at night. Am I getting a little bit creepy, or am I getting creepy? Yes, it's too early for Halloween, but yeah, I think I've found the light. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Well, I made it, didn't I, in the end. Thank you very much indeed for watching this night version of this tour. I might show you, before I head off to the next hotel, what this room is like, because we need to see a daytime version, don't we? But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care. Remember your coffee. Indeed, remember your coffee here, absolutely. So let me just quickly show you the sink here, because I missed that out here as a quick bonus. Only a quick one, and then I've got to hit the hay here. I think my pants are falling down, but anyway, never mind all that. Glad you're not seeing that. About my pants, that is. I've got to clean my teeth in a minute. A place where you can leave your toothbrush and toothpaste. And there's a sort of misty mirror there, and that's because of the condensation of the shower there. And of course, the taps here. This hot tap, I noticed that it took longer to get warmer. That's the cold tap just there, and the hot tap is just there. You just put it to the left to turn it on, but make sure you turn all these off if you're in this room here in the future, because they advise you to turn off all taps to save water. That's your soap there, and that little thing over there is your shampoo or shower. All right, okay, thank you very much indeed. I'm going to say night-night to you. Night-night. And that's before my panties do a whoopsies. Night-night.